How were you feeling after last night's game?
Not bad. Felt good to be back out there. Get some actual real game time play other than, 5-on-5 and controlled stuff on the court.
You got just the 7 minutes. Was that a plan going into it? Is that an idea that you had?
No, there was no idea going into it. It's just all about how my body feels. Trying to work my way back into the full swing of things to be, fully 100% out there. So there was no set time. By the second half, when it rolled around, we was had such a great lead. The guys were doing so well, had been on the bench for such a long time. There's really no need to go back in.
What's your post-game recovery process like right now?
Pretty much it's the same routine every day. In there with the training staff, ice cold tub, doing stuff on the table, being with the trainers every single day, trying to keep the same routine, don't deviate from the plan, from the schedule, even if I'm feeling better.
How is it just trying to get a rhythm? Obviously, you didn't play a lot of minutes, but just having had so much time off, so little practice, what was it like just to be out there?
It felt good to be out there. Like I said, being out here on the practice court with the guys, it's a lot different than being in game situations. So it's going to take time. It's going to take quite a few games for me to get back to my old self. But you got to start somewhere. And like I said, it felt good to be back out there with my teammates and be in actual gameplay.
Patrick, how much is it you pushing to play versus what the trainers say? What's that relationship?
It's all about my body. They understand. They know that it's up to me and my body. No matter what's going on the court, it's all about how I feel. So if I'm feeling up to it, if my body's telling me I can do it, I'm going to go out and do it. So we have a constant communication back and forth, but we have a mutual understanding.
Patrick, have you all turned your attention to Utah yet, or is today more about yourselves?
Yeah, we did some stuff over Utah, personnel, went over a couple plays, but more so today was just about us. Tomorrow morning will definitely be all about Utah, but it was a mixture of both today.
In the time you've been here, what have you noticed about Steven Adams, just maybe you didn't know about him from a distance?
He's a good guy. From playing against him from distance, I could always tell he was a character, just seeing his personality on the court and off the court. But actually spending some time around him within the organization and outside of these walls, just realizing how great of a guy he is, a guy you can depend on, a guy you can rely on. Tremendously funny individual, always cracking jokes, but also can get serious when need be. But overall, just a tremendous individual.
What do you see from him defensively? What kind of defender is he?
I didn't know he had such great hands. Don't know how many deflections and steals he had last night off the top of my head, but it seemed like anytime the offense was trying to make a pass, his hands were right there, deflecting the ball or getting a steal. So not knowing that in this game and being surprised and a little bit caught off guard, which is definitely a good thing. I've always known about his defensive presence as far as, his stature in the paint, being able to alter shots with blocks or just verticalities, and just being overall a defensive strong presence down there, just using his body and using his length.
You guarded a lot of pick and rolls in your life. How hard is it? Like Steven's getting into passing lanes, guarding the back end of pick and rolls while still staying within coverages and not gambling that. How hard is it to do that on a consistent basis?
It's very difficult. You want to get up and disrupt or pretty much just alter the path of the offensive player, the ball handler, and at the same time get back to your man. And Steven's able to do both and also get his hand on and deflect passes. So he's able to do three things when really you only really need to do one or two of those things. He's doing all three. So it's very unique and very special to have that in a guy who can do that.
You had any more donut burgers since the State Fair?
Not yet. I'm waiting on the State Fair to come back. I'm not sure if it's coming back again, but if you know anywhere in the city that does donut burgers, please let me know, because I've been craving one ever since that State Fair.
Thanks, Patrick.